depression. Am I right? Sometimes in life we feel blue or we feel down, we feel depressed, and I think it goes in different levels. And it's very easy to get stuck in a feeling because sometimes the feeling feels like home. We go through emotions as human beings, but when we have gone through a lot of depression in the past, we can almost feel at home in it because we're not used to feeling other sensations. And I think that's when we can get stuck in an emotion or in depression or in the past. Because depression is in the past, right? We are stuck in the past. That's why we feel depression. Anxiety can be that we are worried about the future, that we don't really know what's going to happen, and then we get all of these, like, this could happen, you know, or afraid of the unknown. But depression, I believe, is when we get so identified with a feeling, and the feeling emerge because of some kind of experience in the past, but it's still in the past. I don't think it's possible to fix the past. It's not really possible to fix something that's happened in the past, but it's possible to heal from it and to let it go, to surrender that it is what it is. What matters is our perspective of it now and how we handle it, how we take care of the emotions that emerge from the experience. I can feel very depressed when it's gray outside, it's snow, it's cold, and I'm blaming it on the weather because it affects our emotions. The weather affects how we feel, but we can also take charge there and like decide, no, why am I focusing on the grey weather when I can focus on the light within, when I can focus on forgiving, when I can focus on giving. I think a lot of in life is about giving, but it's also receiving and finding that balance, finding that you deserve to receive love, you deserve to receive understanding and compassion, support. When we understand that, we can more easily open our heart to receive. I don't know what depression is. Depression is such a personal experience for each human being. But I know in my own personal life that in order to not feel these uncomfortable feelings, we do everything, I do everything, trying to avoid them or run away from them or just simply do anything except just feeling them. I don't know why people do this unconsciously or consciously too, you know? Why we're so afraid of feeling certain uncomfortable sensations and we do anything to like not to not feel them. But as soon as we do, as soon as we feel the emotion or the feeling, it's such a liberating feeling. It's such a it's like when we walk around with a very heavy backpack with all of our past problems or hurts or traumas and just heaviness. And we have this backpack because we feel safe having this equipment of the past in our backpack. We feel the need to hold on to it, and it's heavy. It's like But then as soon as we're like, I don't need these things. I don't need to take the past with me. The past doesn't define us ever. It is not who we are. It was just a happening. As soon as we release that backpack, we can breathe again. It's a very liberating feeling. It's just funny because I've been actually like literally traveling with my whole life as a backpack. And now I'm mentally letting go of it and emotionally letting go of it and spiritually letting go of the past. It's emotional and it's raw and it's heartbreaking and beautiful, but it's also a opportunity to forgive yourself, others, or just the happening in all aspects. So depression is necessary for us to realize and to let go. You know, we all have our different timelines. We all have a different vibration. And sometimes it takes time. Certain things can take time sometimes. It's just the way it is, and I love to rhyme, but I can't do it every time because all I can do is smile. I can't do a high five, but that's okay. It's fine. I don't mind. Languages are so weird too because I don't have all the words. I have like no words. And sometimes that's very nice to just not say anything. And sometimes we don't have to say anything. Sometimes we don't have to explain how we feel or why we feel depressed or why we feel happy. We usually do though, but just speaking is such a interesting phenomenon that we can create words and each word has a meaning, but the meaning of the word has also an emotional connection to the word, which means that everyone has their own language too. Even if you speak the same language as someone, it's still a different language emotionally to each and every person. Depression, mostly how people handle depression, obviously it's up to the person itself or themselves. But the most maybe healthiest way to handle with depression or anxiety is to talk about it or to write it down, to get like a concrete sight of the feelings, which can be very hard. It can be hard to express how we feel in words, in language, because emotions aren't really language, right? But a lot of people, they turn to drugs, alcohol, running away, and I'm doing like, you know, I do both of those things. And that's the truth. And a lot of people take medicine for anxiety or depression too, you know, benzo or other pills. Other people train or sing, play music, do theater, or just scroll on their phone. Or work. Work is a big distraction from feeling our feelings. And I think in order to release ourselves from depression or anxiety is to just feel it and then realize it will pass. But the more we think about something and the more we get stuck into it, it's just like the sand that runs. What's it called? What's it called? Yeah, you know, the sand that takes you down. You get like stuck in it. But the thing is, then you realize it's not sand, it's water and you can swim. Or you realize it's stone, I can walk up. Like you can transform it to whatever you want so you can handle it. We make up our story. So whatever has happened to us, or for us, whatever, we can learn. There's always a lesson or always something to take from the experience to make our lives better. We can always see a situation in a different perspective, even if it's something very, very horrible that has happened. We can always turn it around, but we need like a wake-up call sometimes. We need like a hello, wake up, or hello, acknowledge your emotions, or hello, cry, or laugh, or shout, or talk, or shut the fuck up. I find the human experience a beautiful blessing, but also a horrible curse. But I guess it's just karma. Probably. Because everything we do, every reaction we have or every action we take always would lead to something else. There will always be a happening because of the happening that is happening. Yeah, always. And that's why some people can be very afraid of even making choices because of this. But then when we decide to not make a choice, that is a choice too. So deciding not to do anything is also a choice. And it will also lead to a result. Every choice we take leads to a result. when we get aware that, oh, when I'm doing this, this happens, then maybe we do have the power. We have the power to change whatever we are doing. And when we change the way we do something, the result will change. A stupid example, if I stop drinking alcohol, I will save more money, I will feel better, my body would feel better, I would sleep better, I wouldn't do stupid mistakes or stupid just things. I wouldn't say stupid things. I would be more chill. So I should probably do that. And I can save money to travel. Depression is something that a lot of people go through in many, many different countries, in many different ages. And it doesn't matter your gender. It's a human happening, experience, sensation, feeling. I don't even know what depression is. What is depression? Do you know? What is depression for you? Are you able to articulate it in words, in language? It doesn't matter what kind of language it is. Depression är mänskligt. Let me know. What is depression? Can you explain it? You can comment if you want to. That's my little video about depression. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'm sending you some support. You're not alone. No, no, no. Never alone. I'm in my home. You're never alone. I know you can make it. I know you're strong. Because you're a human being. That's all that's needed, you know. You don't have to be anything else than human. You don't have to be anything else than human. Thank you.